Hello everyone, it's Luphisra here. Back to play more Mercury Abbey. Let's unlock the fountain. So this swirly thing, the fish, claw, and that. What's the circle then? Where's the circle supposed to be? Wait, I need to move this. Oh, just making it difficult for me, I guess. Wait, I need this to be down first. There we go. Next, look, that's the switch. All we need to do now is flick it to activate the mechanism. The centaur is sure filled with secrets. I wonder where it leads to. Those nitro weirdos used this to play disappear. Maybe there are treasures beneath it. Alright now, Willie. Now that we've solved the mechanism, it's time to go back. If you want to go down there, we need your uncle to be with us. Okay then, I'm so curious about it, but you're right. We should go back and wait for Uncle. Good boy, let's go then. Yikes, there's something crawling on me. No, Marion, you killed the chief? Chief, it's just that Mr. Law is cursed. Don't worry, Willie, this isn't cursed. You're fucking evil? It's a little present my brother left me, but sadly that's the last one of them. It's Marion, why brother? This dress, are you really... I've seen it, haven't you? That only painting a friend is favorite. Kept it away in the tower. How did you know we went to the tower? And what have you done to the chief? You poisoned him. Rest assured, Yoren's mini spies aren't harmful. They just put people to sleep. Why don't we let the chief take a short break? Just a simple extraction process using the Halois flowers would do the trick. I left the formula for them in the clinic. Halois flowers? So these little flowers are the antidote. Now, Willie, why don't you give that crystal to me, or would you like to come with me and see the legendary Mercury Spring? How did you know that after crystal? We didn't take anything. You see that light at the top of the tower? That means someone solved the star map mechanism, so you must have obtained the crystal. It's your only chance to find out about the secrets of Mercury Spring. Fine, I'm coming with you, but I'm holding on to that crystal. I'm just making sure it won't run away. You did hurt the chief, the repairman, and Mr. Laos, even though he's the bad guy. Let's go then, the great adventurer. You saved me from trouble by solving this mechanism. But why? So you murdered all these innocent people for what? This is your house, right? You just go about whatever. No one's gonna stop you. Look, it's the chief. Same symptoms as the others. He's probably attacked by those mini spiders. Fountain's gone. Marion must have taken Willie. Mr. Harrod, there's another fountain like this in the Bridgeside Garden. We could leave the chief at the clinic on our way there. Sure, no time to waste. Give me a hand. Marianne took Willie and the crystal they found in the tower with her. Might be able to catch up with them if we go through the tower fountain in Bridgeside Garden. Only at this moment the Herald realizes how big of trouble he's in. What else is waiting our adventurer in the depths of the underground? I was surprised that password we found on the tower won't activate this fountain. Pattern here is a spider. One in the resting garden is a moth. They must have different paths for each pattern. According to Lulu's speculations, both lead to the same place. It's the only thing that will take us to Willie. Marion works at the clinic. Might be able to find clues there. I wonder if Jumbo successfully laid the chief down. Let's go to clinic first. Like, I don't understand. Like, I get it if it's a nitro people or the director that you're against because they're doing all these things at your house, but why attack innocent people? Kafka is good. He's trying to investigate and like tell people about the fraud. Lao's okay. Lao's is evil, but the chief is good. He didn't do anything, and then you take like Willie with you. Like Alois, I feel like your brother should let you stay dead. I swear. You know, you shouldn't be alive. You should do what your ancestors did, okay? Just sleep and die. I'm sorry. Maybe they're in her way. What? How are they in her way? This is her house. Like, she could just explain, oh, I am Alois, actually. I mean, the chief and Kafka, I'm sure, wouldn't mind, right? They're not here for the treasure or anything. The detective, Kafka, is investigating the fraud. He wants to expose the scam of the manor. If he is Alois, and like, wouldn't it be good to work with the detective and be like, okay, I'll help you out. You know, I'll expose these people. Then you can all GTFO out of my house. And she could just stay there. It doesn't matter, right? Because she's Alois. And then the chief is just there with Willie. He didn't do anything. He was like, okay, let's go. It's time to go. He wasn't really wanting to do anything. And she just tried to poison him and kill him. And her excuse, oh, she won't die. Really? Do you see what happened with your brother? He fucking dead with those roots in him. You really think it doesn't cause people to die? What fucking nonsense is that? It's like, I'm sorry, Alois, you're just fucking nuts. You're just like your ancestors. Like, you dream too much with the sweet dreams thing, you go crazy. Chief needs to be breathing steadily. Champa treated him with medicine already. Looks like he's in good state. Is everything going to plan, Mr. Harrod? It seems like you're unable to activate that fountain. Yes. I have to find the right password. I thought there might be some clues in the clinic. Good call. Marion does spend most of her time here when she's not at the reception. Oh, right. Here, Mr. Harrod. Marion left this. It's secured to spider poison. I see. It turns out that Alois photos are the antidote. She left some solution for IV injections too. I've used it on the chief already. It seems to be effective. So let's read it. Luminescent antidote. Alois, moonlight dew. Okay. Alright. It neutralizes the spider venom. Okay. She may not be all evil, but she is crazy. She is fucking nuts. I'll say that. She isn't planning on murdering them since she left antidote and solution. So maybe she's doing this so people won't get in her way. Doesn't excuse her from doing that. I'm sorry. That's the case, then Willie is safe. But no matter what, I need to find them soon. We don't know what's underneath that fountain after all. Got it. Leave the rest to me. I'll let you look around for clues. Tin Order drank too much sweet dreams in one go. Now he's displaying the same symptoms as those who were bitten by mini spiders. He's already been treated with Marin's solution, so he should be recovering in no time. Okay, that's good. I like Mr. Tin Order. Oh, this puzzle. I imagine I need to connect all the... There we go. Holy moly. I knew there's a mechanism here. Decorations were very distinctive. I hope we can find what we need in here. Oh, another door? This manor is filled with mechanisms, but now's not the time to be amazed by it. Come on, let's go check it out. Yeah, I'm actually not like that the puzzles are not incredibly difficult, because I know we have a lot of like point and click games nowadays. Oh my fucking god, what were you? Oh, director. Mr. Harrod, is that you? I'm over here, help! It's the director, hang in there, I'll let you out right now. Just a moment, Temple, there's a few things we should ask the director before we let him out. Mr. Harrod, what are you talking about? Open the door, Laos did it all, he kidnapped me. Laos is on the hospital bed, just the repairman, along with between Oidier and the chief. What happened? Hurry, let me out of here. As for the director, it's my responsibility to solve the matter. Please calm down, Mr. D, or should I call you the ringmaster of Penston Circus? What are you talking about? I have no clue. I would advise you to speak the truth, Mr. Director. Mr. Harrod had already been to that secret room in your office. On top of that, Cora and Hornbell told us everything they did. You know, about everything, that's a relief. I admit everything's a hoax. I have nothing to do with the repairman, that Laos. He's a true bandit. Okay. What was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. But honestly, so far, since we're at this point, I want to chat a little bit about the plot. Okay. Obviously, we're not at the ending yet, and y'all know endings are really important to me. Okay, endings can bring down points or bring up points depending on how good it is. But so far, the game does a lot of like plot twists, man. Like out of nowhere. Like I thought Heloise was good. Like fuck you. Like why? I don't understand. I mean, she knew where Mercury Springs is to begin with. She was laying in the coffin with that crystal. She was already immortal. Why does she need to go back to it? She doesn't want to die now or what? It doesn't really make sense. Doing all this stuff and be like, oh, give me the crystal. I want to go to Mercury Spring. It states in the notes, it was in your coffin. You were sleeping in it. You had the crystal. You were already immortal because of the effects of the relic. Why do you need to go back? And also, it was said in the notes in the diaries of the director that she led them to the Mercury Spring. She already knew where it was. She already knew how to go to it. Why would you need Willie of all people? That's kind of plot inconsistency right there. But okay, back to puzzles. I like the puzzles are easy. A lot of like puzzles recently, they're either incredibly difficult, like for no reason, or it's just like point and click game logic that doesn't really make sense. But the puzzles in this game so far are easy to solve. They are logical, so they all make sense, and I can solve it without even referring to a walkthrough. So I'm happy about that. And it has a good story. I mean, sure, I'm kind of upset with the whole Heloise plot. That plot was her being evil and poisoning people, but you know what? We'll see how that story goes. You know, all of that, you should save the details for the officers. You know the password to the spider fountain out there? Marion got Willie. I need to go rescue him. Marion told Willie what's going on? I don't know the password. Marion told me everything I know. That's it. This is where she mixes the sweet dreams. The password might be somewhere here. Let me out and I'll help you find it. Stop fooling around. I'm not letting you out until you pay my salary. It's best to ask Biggie and Jr. to come and escort Director back there. Safer for everyone to be together. No problem. I'll give them a ring. You carry on with the investigation, Mr. Harrod. About Miriam? No, about... You've known her identity for a long time, am I right? I have my guesses, but she's an unfortunate girl. She knew this place inside out. She helped me out a lot. Is she the one who locked you up in here? I'm not sure. Laos came to me the other day. She kept asking me about treasures. Jeez, must be out of his mind. There's no treasure here. I wanted to send me a mail, but he attacked me out of the blue and knocked me out. I was already here when I woke up. But only Marion and I knew about the secret room. Could she be Laos' accomplice? They do have some connections, but it's complicated. The so-called treasure is likely to be Mercury Spring. Okay, then this is even more confusing. I was thinking the person working with Laos is someone evil that wanted the Mercury Spring. Now, the supposed, like, crystals and the treasure that's here. But now you're telling me it's Heloise. No, like Marion, who has known her whole life where the Mercury Spring is, what its effects are, and everything about the family. And she just suddenly decided to what? Work together with the bandit? Lyles for what? Find the Mercury Spring? She knew exactly where it was. She led the directors and others to Mercury Spring. She's the one in charge of mixing the sweet dreams. She knew all the effects. She knew the spiders. She knew everything about this place. Why do you need to work with some evil person? I mean, yes, the director's in charge of the hoax, scamming people of money. He's not a good guy, right? But he's not as evil as Lyles. It's so confusing, man. What's going on? I don't understand what's going on. Caregiver. Where did all the caregivers go? How am I supposed to know? Maybe they fled away the moment we were exposed. Where did they go in this fog? You guys must have another secret hideout somewhere. No way. Open up all the secret rooms in this manor. The director's still hiding something, but I don't have time to go around in circle. Maybe I should jump on others, keep an eye on him. Maybe she does it for fun. But then she's just creepy, crazy shit. And I feel bad, like, if that's the case, that the brothers went out all their way to save her. And all the diary entries make it seem like, oh, she's just a little girl. She's nice and friendly. She's just a poor thing suffering from bad health. And you're telling me she's just an evil, crazy psychopath? Is that a side effect from the ultraviolet making her immortal or what? Hoax. I've read through your diary. I don't think you're a bad person. Maybe one day we can see the Pants and Circus performing again. Circus? Huh, funny. No one likes it anymore. All into radios, movies, and everything else they find interesting. That's not an excuse. Things weren't like this in the beginning. We just wanted to find a place that we can call and to stop the endless wandering. My place was to turn this place into a Vigo sanatorium once I made a profit. But things didn't work out like that. One step led to a wrong path. I had no other choice. Spider pattern, great. Password to the fountain. Leave everything to Chompo. I need to bring Willie back. Diary fragment. The diary from Yeoman. So the copy I saw in the museum that day really is an ancient relic. But come to think of it, the research equipment in this room looks similar to what I saw in the conservatory. Maybe this was also the place where Yeoman used to conduct his studies. Heloise has been in current sleep for a full 10 years, and according to Fenrir calculations, this time she will sleep for a very long while. Very, very long while. We placed it in the ancient relic with my crystal embedded in it by the fortune tellers to maintain the function for centuries. I believe such an extended time will allow Heloise to reach the boulders of her dreams, fulfilling the long-standing wish of the nymph family. I've released my cultivated little ones around the resting garden. After years of careful breeding and refinement, they have become exceptional guardians. Even after we are gone, they will continue to watch over Heloise. Okay, see? That's the thing, right? Like, she had the crystals. She had all these stuff with her already. So, the crystal was in her coffin. But then what? She woke up, hit the coffin, like hit the crystal in the conservatory, like tower area, and then what? Suddenly forgot the password? And if it's not her, then who did it? Because obviously the brothers won't do it. They won't take out the crystal. They want her to be alive. Even after they die, they want their sister to be okay and well. So what? Some magical crazy person decide, oh, crystal, I'll hide it in the mechanism in the manor. What? I don't understand it. This game. But you know what? Foolish Mortals also did that thing where they had this like dip in the storyline at the end. So who knows? Maybe that's the case with this one. This Kafka seems to be doing great. According to Mayor's don't, he should be waking up the next few days. Keratin on Law's body has shrunken quite a bit. Dark spots around his eyes disappearing too. Recovery is looking good. Maybe it's best to ask Jumbo time up before he fully recovers. He'll cause trouble if he wakes up like that. She's just a psycho, she is. Mr. Jumbo, I found the password for the fountain. I need to go right away. Is it okay to leave everything with you? Of course, you're in good hands. I called the main building already. And Yanker Jr. said he's on his way. Cool, I see you then. Don't forget to be careful. This acorn looking one here, this one in the middle, lightning at the bottom. Okay. This one on the other side, okay. Oh, this one's on the... Hold on, this one can be solved. Give me a sec. Yay! Let's go down there and look for Willie. I hope everything will go as planned. Okay. Dreams and memories. Miss Marion, or should I call you Heloise? It's been a long time since someone called me by that name. Aren't you scared now that you know the truth? No way, I'm the great adventurer. I know that ancient relics help you stay in sleep for a long time. Eternal serenity. Took you a lot of effort to bring it back from the boiling sea. Assures that I won't grow old so that I can have enough time to search for that door in the dreams. And why do you wake up? Why are you hiding in this sanatorium? It's a long story. We got enough time until we reach our destination. What do you want to know? To follow the steps of our ancestors Dorian and Fearax in search of the New World. Bound to deep sleep after bidding farewell to my brothers. Legend has it that dreams connect all worlds, as the dreams of countless worlds are held within the same container. As long as I find the correct entrance, I can use to enter the New World and fulfill the family's long-held wish. I don't know how many years I've drifted in the dream, but I finally made a discovery. I saw the borders of chaos, where the gate to the New World is said to be hidden, but in that moment, my consciousness was forcibly pulled back to my body. Turns out that someone had stolen the crystals and the energy of eternal serenity had been depleted. So you awoke once again. Why didn't you return to the dream and continue your search? Do you think I didn't want to? Time has taken everything from this place. Even my brothers have long left me. I have no attachment to this world. When I decided to start dream wandering again, and use the rest of my life to search for the New World, I realized I lost the ability to do so. So I decided to follow the footsteps of Dorian and Fearax and re-enter the Mercury Spring to regain the power to dream wandering. Why do you disguise yourself as staff members stay at the manor? When I realized I could no longer dream wander, I decided to use Mercury Spring to reawaken the family bloodline. However, the crystals embedded in Eternal Serenity had long been stolen. The crystal of my elder brother, Fenrir, must be stored atop the tower. Perhaps due to passage of time, the method my brother taught me no longer worked to disable the magic circle guarding the tower. Doesn't make any sense, but okay. Felt lost then, so I quietly hid in the mezzanine of the concert hall, my childhood safe secret base. No wonder I found a bed and pile of books there, since I lived there for a long time. Until one day, some group of visitors gave me new hope. It was Director Bancroft. Hanging around his neck was the very crystal stolen from Eternal Serenity. They intended to use the manor for scams, so I played along, pretending to be a local villager and got this job. Doctor always wore that crystal, so as long as I found the right opportunity, I could easily take it. But that, I just needed a way to get into the tower. You sought out Lyles for the crystal in the tower, didn't you? Yes, but he was too hard to control. Kidnapped the director for the treasure. But being exposed to if he continued to act like that. So he used the spider to poison him. What about a repairman? Was he harmed as well? I mean, why was he harmed? I've known for a while that he actually was a detective, secretly investigating the director, but what happened to him was truly an accident. While investigating the director, he stumbled upon Lyle's identity as a sky phantom. He was caught by Lyles during the chase. The two of them fought fiercely in the concert hall. The commissioner was too loud. I was worried it would alert others, so I had no other choice but to deal with the repairman. I see, the people I saw that night were you, and what tripped me up was the already deceased repairman. Thanks to you for discovering where the repairman was hidden, otherwise the director would have kept him locked in the cold storage. So, because you're fucking nuts and you just don't want to live in the world anymore, rather than just kill yourself, okay, which I'm just saying here, that's not the right way to go. I don't advocate for that, but in terms of the story plot line, if she really doesn't have anything she wants anymore in this world, just fucking go to sleep. Or if you know where the crystals are, you can look for it yourself. No, or you can even explain to the detective, oh, what's going on, I'm Halloy, you can pull him aside or something, you know, just knock him out first. No, you just want to leave him for dead. Fucking okay with murder? What the fuck's wrong with you? You're fucking nuts. I often feel guilty for you dragging the guests into my no order. You fucking had a choice. You had a fucking choice. Doctor had already made a lot of money. Like, honestly, and he feels bad for you. Really, you could just tell him, oh, we need to close the manor for a bit. I gotta go into the Mercury Spring thing. You guys can use the spring thing for the scam, whatever. I'm not gonna bother you. Just let me do my thing in Dream World and I'll leave you in peace. They would fucking let you do it. Like, Doctor might be an asshole for doing the scam thing, but he's not a terrible evil person. Doesn't want to murder anybody, for God's sake. You're the one fucking okay with murdering everybody, poisoning people. And you had no other choice. You're as bad as Lyles, man. You're fucking nuts. Fortunately, I finally get it. The tree crystals now can return to Mercury Spring once again. I'll be drowned in the spring, bitch. Wow, the Mercury Spring's all the way here underground. Did your family build this? Yes, my ancestors spent generations working on this. All they wanted to do was to protect Mercury Spring. Let's carry on, Willie. We have one last step to complete. I feel like the writers and developers of the game make this such a great plot, but they didn't know how to tie up the ends together. You know, like the whole story of Halloys and everything. I just feel like they just came up with something haphazardly and just like, yeah, it's not good. That ending there is not good. Her whole motive is stupid. You know, it's like they made such a great plot the entire game. I will say this, before finding out about the Halloys being crazy thing, my points for this game was like 9. I only duck off a point because of the spelling mistakes, which actually is not really a huge problem for me, especially knowing that it's a Chinese like studio that made this game. English is not good. I don't even know if the studio still exists yet, because there are times where the studio might close down, the IP like rights to the game might have expired already because it's been years. For example, I've heard with Murder on the Yangtze River that the studio don't have the rights to the games anymore. Like, so they may not be making a second game. They say they are making the DLC and everything, but I've heard online, don't quote me on this, but that they aren't able to actually do it anymore. So we may never see that DLC. And obviously, given that it's a Chinese studio, they won't announce it like on like any like Western media that they're still there or they have disbanded or anything. So with the whole typo thing, I can still understand that it's not their first language. You know, they may not even really be a studio that's around anymore. So And also, it's still easy to understand, even with the typos. It's not like it's terrible or anything. That it's completely doesn't make sense. So, not a huge problem for me, but I did duck off a point because of that. But then this plot. I feel like before this plot, everything was great. Like the storyline, the graphics, the puzzles. But then they had to make, oh, Heloise, crazy nuts, you know, and her reasoning for this. Like, it would have been better if they went down to take revenge on all these people because they're using my house and ruining it with the whole scam and the treasure and whatnot. I want to kill everyone. Go down the route of like Agatha Christie, like, and then there are none, right? It's someone wanting to take revenge, and one by one they want to kill everybody. Unfortunately, Willie and Harrod and their other innocent people like got wrapped up, but too late to stop because she's been killing so many people already. No, that would have been better. That would have been a better plot. I would have been more okay with that. Like if like she's just angry at the world and the people here because they're mostly like bad guys. But no, that's not the case. No, they made it so there's the night tour, right? And they're like the premium members. And you would think, oh, they're the evil ones. They're trying to kill people because they want to get the treasure. They're doing all these experiment things with sweet dreams. You thought they were the bad guy. And then there's Laos, who's like the bandit, and he wants to look for the treasure. And then we find out he has a accomplice. So it's like, oh, it's someone evil too wanting the treasure, working with this, like, the lion, right? Laos. And one of them, which either of the two groups, like, discovered the secret passages in the manor, started to use the spiders, to kill people. It's not difficult to do. I mean, honestly, like Willie and Harrod managed to control the spiders, or one spider, right? So it's not difficult. They could have came across the notes somehow, and then voila, right? It's not that hard, honestly. But no, they had to add like, oh, the accomplice is not someone evil. It's Heloise. Why is she doing it? I want to go back to Mercury Swing and fall into eternal sleep. But what? Which doesn't make sense in plot terms. One, she already knows where Mercury Spring is. Why does she have to rely on the crystals? I know it's for the coffin thing, but you know where the Mercury Spring is. You can't just go back. You led the director to the Mercury Spring. Before you even had the tree crystals, you already knew where it was, and that just somehow you need to find Mercury Spring again? And oh, somehow I can't figure out all the passwords and all the mechanisms for the house, even though it's my house, and I came up with so many of these puzzles, but no, I forgot all the passwords. I don't know how it works anymore. I need to rely on this innocent kid. I need to kill and poison all these people. What the fuck's wrong with you? What the fuck? I was warned by the night troop. So this is where they came to. It's all just a hoax made up by the director. They're using the sacred spring for dirty deeds. What? Director's behind the night tour? No wonder he was out that night. I'm sure Uncle will uncover the truth now, will you? We should carry on moving. Piece of shit she is. What a grand gate. Is the Mercury Spring in there? What are we going to do? Do you see the recess? Put the crystal in. I see. So the crystal is gate to the key. Let me try. Wow, the springboard is flowing from the wall. This must be Mercury Spring, right? No, but the spring water is also very precious. Its source is located near the Mercury Spring. Due to the long-term influence of Mercury Spring, it possesses some miraculous effects. Records even suggest it can enhance the client's ability for dream wandering. However, our ancestors discovered that drinking too much of this spring water can cause terrifying side effects, so they strictly control intake for the clan. Maybe she hates these people misusing the spring. But here's the thing, though. If she was like killing Laos, for example, because like he is evil, wanting the treasure and willing to hurt people for it, okay, I understand. If she wants to kill the director and the members of the premium, like the night tour people, then yeah, I get it. they're behind the hoax, okay? As much as I don't condone violence and murder, obviously, but I get it. Why did she go after Detective? Because she saw he's fighting with Laos? No, and she just left him to die. Remember, she left him to die. And she can't go into the kitchen. Remember that. She can go into the kitchen. You know, it's not like she's unable to go into the kitchen and save and gift the antidote to the detective. The detective's there to expose the hoax, the whole fraud thing. If she really hates like the director and the people misusing the spring, like the hoax, she could work with the detective and be like, hey, I'm Heloise. This is my home. I don't like them here. I want to help you. I'll be your inside person because they don't know who I am, or rather she thinks that they don't know, because she doesn't know yet that the director knows who she is. Maybe, I don't know. Right, but no, she decided, oh my god, I can't let people see the detective and Laos fighting. I gotta kill him. And you know what? Maybe initially she just want to knock him out. It's fine. You can knock him out, but you're a staff member. You can go into the kitchen. You can go into cold storage even if the director is guarding it with the staff members. She is a staff member. She can still go in and give the antidote to the detective. But no, the detective's only safe because Willie is such a kid that can't sit still that he just snuck out and went into the cold storage for cake. Literally, the only reason the detective is safe because like Willie wanted to eat cakes and desserts, and that's it. He would have really died had it not been for Willie. And then there's the chief. Like, the chief is a good person. And he's been a captain on ship. He knows all these stories. He's a nice guy. He's not even behind any of it. He's an innocent man. If she really wanted to go to the Mercury Spring, you could just explain to him. Like, tell him, like, you didn't have to tell him the whole story even. You just tell him that, oh, you know, you can come up with something, right? And he would be okay with it. I mean, he was willing to help Willie open the mechanism, let him do what he needs to do. Doesn't even bother him with it. He doesn't care that there might be treasure behind the secret passage. He doesn't give a shit about that, obviously, and made it very clear at this point. But no, she had to go and bite him too with the spider. Rather than just explain to the chief what's going on, why is she here, can we go to the fountain, like the Mercury Spring together, because I need to do this thing. No, kill him. I'm gonna kill him. But then her excuse is, oh, I gave the antidote. Really? Really? Like, I understand if you want to murder Laos. He's not a terrible guy. But you're willing to left the detective for dead. You're willing to poison and hurt the chief. And your excuse is, oh my god, my family history, long wish, I want to go to the border of the other gate. Like, dude. Maybe there's a reason your family died. Have you not learned your lesson yet? Their entire family passed away? That this ability may not be a good thing? Like, your brothers knew that. Your brothers didn't want you to die. And you're like, oh no. Like, I just don't like it. Sweet Dreams before was made using the spring water? That's right, but Mercury Spring is probably not what you think it is. Now, help me install the remaining crystals. And you only need 2 crystals! What do you need this 3rd crystal for? Oh, that's a... But now I don't understand. Like, have you never thought of the fact that maybe your ancestors and the fact that you lost your ability after trying for so long is because you're not supposed to go through that gate? Ugh, I don't understand this plot, man. This gate's finally open again. I was still young the last time I was here. You want to continue, Willie? Maybe you should wait for your uncle here. I don't want to miss out on the chance to see Mercury Spring now that I'm here. My uncle should be here soon. Okay then, you could be the witness of what's about to happen. Whoa, what a huge cavern. It's even bigger than the mines we explored before. What's that thing? Looks like a giant cocoon connected to those silver roots. Could it be that those silver trees are actually growing from here? That is the Mercury Spring, the source that the family has guarded for generations. Something seems a bit different from last time I was here. Different how? Well, it'd be called Mercury Spring. There's no water spring here. Perhaps been too long. Something around here appears to have changed. Anyway, let's head over there. How do we cross such a giant pit? If only you had a zip line or something. Entry from the Mercury Spring renders all machinery useless in this area. But rest assured, my ancestors forged a special crystal and hired the fortune tellers to infuse it with magic. We're fully prepared for situations like this. As long as we have these crystals, we'll be able to reach the platform on the other side. Run away. What now? Run! To find a way to get to where Miss Marion was taken. Spider floating platform there can help me reach and save her. Oh, fuck you. Do I need to avoid this fucking spider bitch thing? Oh my god. Do I need to, like, stand here? This is just a pressure mechanism in the maze before. I wonder what this will activate. My weight isn't enough to hold me. I should eat more kissy just after. I need to find something to weigh it down. Ha! Oh my god. I need to run across while he had that thing. Okay. Holy fucking shit. Come on, spider. Oh my good god. Oh my good grief. Oh dear. No, 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 no. Holy shit. Da, 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 da. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm there, I'm there, I'm there, I'm there, I'm there. Oh, this is back to the other side. No, wait. No, not that. I need to. So what's with the, where do I go from here? Okay, just. Ah, GTFO, man, GTFO. Oh, oh my god. There's enough footprint. I can use it to save Miss Baron, I guess. Yeah, it's not moving at all. I get it. I must not have enough crystals. Looks like I need 3 crystals to get it, so I need to find more crystals. Oh, okay. There's another platform here, but roots are in the way. Oh, I've snuck in the firecrackers Papa sure gave me today. Maybe I can blast open the path. Let's give it a try. No! Oh! Time for Harrod! No, it's been taken by that monster spider. I was too late. I have to get him right away. Damn it. How did things come to this? Because he can't stay in bed. Oh my god. So I just went back to the room, but no. Which things do I need to do again? Am I supposed to stand here? What was I supposed to do with this now? I can't activate it. How did she activate it in the first place? Move aside, bitch. Then nothing here. Fine. At least the spider doesn't attack me while on the platform. That's nice of the spider. Ah, holy shit. There we go. Please save us! Mr. Harrod, the device under the spider's feet is what puts it to sleep. Install the crystal and it will activate. So I need to find a way to get the monster spider to lift its foot. Oh my fucking... Oh, la 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 la. Oh shit. Oh shit. Holy shit. Attack your own foot, damn it. Attack your own foot, damn it. Attack your own foot. Okay, piece of fucking asshole. You fucking asshole. Oh my god. Would you stop that? Oh la la la. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Attack your own feet. Yes. There's a crystal there. Okay. Oh la la. No. Oh my jeez. Yes. Attack your own feet, bitch. Attack your own feet. Yes, burn your feet off. Why don't you? Safest place is near his feet because he doesn't attack himself until I lure it. Yes, 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 yes. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh la 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 la. Did I die? I died. Oh, fuck it. I almost did it too. Yes, this is cosmic horror. I didn't expect this from this game when I first did it. Okay, okay. Yes, attack one of 50. Attack your 2 feet. I just gotta be careful with the red thing. And, yeah. Same place to stay at the feet because he won't drop like stones on himself. Oh shit! Shut up! Let me install the crystal, damn it! And let me run away first. Hard to get around now. A lot of stones in my way. Oh my god. Oh. That is fucking nuts. That's eldritch horror material right there. Ah, this is the spring. That's the hardest puzzle in the game. Oh my god. Uncle Harrod, you saved us from the monster spider. Willie, I'm so glad you're okay. I don't know where we are either. I seem to have activated some sort of mechanism that put the monster spider back into slumber. That was an awesome monster fight. Okay, that brought up some points. As y'all know, I don't really like the dip in the storyline a little bit with Heloise, but that monster fight was good. Okay? Out of nowhere. Okay, crazy, but good. That creature holds the power of the Mercury Spring. Whenever it falls asleep, it can draw all nearby living beings into this space. Miss Marion, then this place is the monster's spider dream? It's the boundary between dream and reality, and beneath my feet lies the true Mercury Spring. It's an ancient relic that seems to have the ability to control dreams. Man, the surrounding spirits are... Those are the ancestors of Timbone Hill. My eldest brother once studied the ancient civilization here and discovered that they chose to remain in this borderland of their own will. Perhaps to them, this place was their dream new world. Thank you, Mr. Harrod. You helped me once again, and the entire nymph family. I can finally fulfill the family's long-held wish. What are you planning to do? Our ancestors gained the dream wandering right here. As long as I enter the Mercury Spring, I can awaken this power once more. The next part can only be done by me. The crystal you carry will allow you to leave this place safely. It's an honor to have you witness this final moment. Farewell, little Willie. Farewell, Mr. Harrod. I know who you are. The family was actually a branch of the royal family exiled 100 years ago, wasn't it? Little Willie, I also know where you come from, the Highland, one of the 7 great families that support that Ringtail's rise to the throne. After waking up this time, you must have seen it too. Science truly has made the world a better place. Perhaps I've indeed seen many new and wondrous things, but ever since discovering the Mercury Spring, our family has let go of everything from the past. Our sole pursuit now is the new world, on the other side of the dream. So you guys are fucking insane. That's what I'm taking from this. Oh no! The monster spider's gone berserk and Miss Marion's still inside. You have no choice, Willie. We need to get out of here. The cave's about to collapse. Oh my god. How did I get it? Oh, where do I go? Oh, shit. I still have to run away? Holy moly. Holy moly. Bye. They're too obsessed. Oh my god, what? Not this again? Not this. Oh my freaking eat shit, spider. It's stupid. Yeah, man. Crazy, bitch. Crazy. Oh. Okay, hold on. Stones. Oh my god, almost hit me. Almost hit me. Oh, no, frick. Let's go. Oh, damn it. Nice firecracker, Troy. Nice. Okay, let's go. Bye-bye. Fuck off, Miss Marion. Good thing you died. Okay, I like that. I don't like the Miss Marion, the Heloise plotline. I will say that. I find her motive. I'm sorry. I just naturally when I panic. But okay, I'll say this. I don't like Heloise's storyline. Okay, it started off good. But the whole ending, her motive, she's just a fucking psycho at the end. There's no reason, there's no understanding of like, oh, it's like a family, like heritage. It's just like her being crazy. She's just fucking so obsessed, so crazily obsessed that she can't let go of the fact that, you know, it's over, right? You know, there's no new heritage, no new, she can't live on. Like she woke up. You know, she's able to just live a new life. I'm sure that's what her brothers would have wanted for her, but no. A fine drizzle wrapped the city in a delicate mist. Adventure Hall found herself drifting back to that harrowing journey, fraught with surprises, wondering if she had at last encountered the fabled new world. Suddenly, an annoying phone rang. What a perfect timing. Who could it be calling at a time like this? Hello, my big rider. Still sleeping? What took you so long? It's you, Miss Lackey. You really know how to pick the time to call. I just had some inspiration with Nick's story. Watch your attitude, Miss. I've got some good news for you. The boss loved your new work. You should find somewhere to celebrate. He's got some taste after all. Does that mean I can get my payment early this time? Funny, you know the drill. See you at the same spot. Moldy gelato? No problemo. I'll go and get ready right now. See you in a bit. Lucky I freshened up when I woke up this morning. I'm ready to leave at any second. It's raining today. Don't forget to bring your umbrella. Okay. Umbrella. Am I not going to call Willie to come with me? He helped out a lot. But okay. I will say that boss fight at the end. I may not like the Heloise dip in the storyline, you know, with her being like the crazy psychopath person obsessed with dreaming. But I like that boss fight. I like that boss fight enough that it brought up some points for me. That boss fight was good. I liked it. Melody Gelato. I wonder what happened to the other guests. You're finally here, Big Rider. Huh? Where's the little guy? He went home so I can focus on writing. What a shame. He was adorable. I'll treat you to jumbo-sized ice cream if he were here. Why are you still standing? Come on, sit down. You knew something was dodgy about that place, didn't you? It's not like you to just hand me an invitation. I don't know. Maybe you're the problem. You always get dragged into trouble wherever you go. And that's exactly why I prefer to stay in my attic. Living your life on edge is a good thing, Mr. Harrod. Look, a short trip and you produce an excellent piece. If you go on another trip before Christmas, we'll... No thanks. I'm exhausted from this trip. I deserve a long break. No pressure from you. The manuscript, Willie? Not here too? Ah, that's what you call life. Who the fuck was that? Willie! Oh. Oh yeah, his father's a diplomat, very rich. Willie, what are you doing here? And Mr. Malcolm. Uncle Harold, I think Mommy and Daddy are in trouble. Slow down there, take a deep breath. What happened? This morning, we received an anonymous letter. Well, you better see it for yourself. Mommy, Mommy told me you guys came up with this code when you were children, and these together means extremely dangerous. They must be in big trouble. What's going on? Mr. Malcolm said your mom and dad went to the Southern Islands with this team. Yes, Mr. Harold. There are rumors saying a new ancient relic fell to the Southern Islands. Sir took the airship of the vanguards to explore the environment, and Madam was worried, so she went with the team. I have no idea where they might be right now. I'll just have to start by tracing the origin of this letter. I've already looked into it. The letter was sent from an inn in a southern coastal town. They say it's a place full of all sorts of shady characters. We need to get there no matter what. Mr. Malcolm, I believe you have arranged for everything ready? The ship is waiting by the harbor, Mr. Harold. We can leave at any moment. Let's go now. They must be in danger. I'm sorry, Miss Lucky. I think I need to leave now. Take care, Big Rider, and you too, Willie. Can't wait for new stories. Bye-bye. Is this a teaser for the next game? Because if they come out with the next game, I will totally play it. Because despite the typos and that dip with Haloi's storyline, I really like the game. I do. I really do. And that is the end of Mercury Abbey. Wow. That's been fun. And you know what? Despite that whole ending with the Haloi storyline, which again, I told you, not a fan of the ending, but that boss fight. I like that boss fight. I like that whole escaping thing. It's better this time around because you're running instead of using the train track with the cart thing. So that made it better. I like that they made that change instead of making exactly the same puzzle. That was neat. So it did bring some points up. So 9 out of 10. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I like the graphics a lot. You know, the whole art style, whether it's the pixel graphics or the 2D animation for the characters, they're amazing. Okay, kudos to studios for making such great art. Music was fantastic. I like the music. Fits the vibe really well. Okay, and it's soothing enough for the most part. You know, the only like non-soothing music is the boss fight. Like the fast-paced boss fight. Usually some boss fight puzzle slows down the pace. Yes, yes. This boss fight is really like fast-paced. You don't need to think too much about it because it's not that difficult. You know, you just have to avoid the falling things and do the whole like pressing of the button for the crystal installation. But yeah, just like all the other puzzles in this game, which I will say it's a bonus. The puzzle in this game not too difficult. It's easy enough that it's hard for a kid if you're playing with your kid. Like if you have a kid or you want to introduce this game to a kid, like they would be able to play this. It's challenging enough for them, but it's also not hard enough for an adult, you know, to be able to, or anyone who's not like super smart to solve the puzzles. You know, it's just nice for me because I've played a lot of point and clicks, as you know. There are a lot of puzzles in them. Some of them don't make sense. I'm looking at you, Broken Sword. Like I love Broken Sword. You know, I love the point and click games. Broken Sword is obviously at top of my list, you know that. But puzzles in that game are not the best. Sometimes they don't make any sense. No logic. But not in this game. The puzzles in this game all made sense. It's logical. It made sense to the storyline, unlike, say, some of the Nancy Drew games, where the puzzles don't always make sense. Like, it's there because it's there. Not because it's necessary for the story. Like, if you remove the puzzle, it won't affect the story in any way. And personally, I like it when puzzles are intertwined with the story. Like, it makes sense why the puzzle is there. And it's not too difficult. So that's good. The characters, every single one of them, including the bad guys, I enjoyed. I liked them all. I will say I could have talked to them a little bit more, but I was so focused on a storyline that, like, if I don't have to talk to them, like, because it's not a quest or something that the game wanted me to do. I just ran past them. I didn't bother getting to know them better or having like little conversations with them. So like technically I could have found out more about them, but I like the fact that they had all this like biography thing. Like for the characters, they have a profile page for every single one of the characters in the journal. So if you want to find out more about their backstory and little details about them that normally wouldn't be important to the storyline, not something you need to find out for the game, but it's there in case you want to know about it, which is nice. And the only downside would be the Heloise story at the end. They started off great. She was this mysterious character that's supposed to be really like nice, quirky, but a little poor thing because she was so sick. And then she got this like curse thing, which they call it as the family's like legacy, the gift or something like that. And I feel like it's sad like that it turned out the fact that really at least from what I took from the game is that they were too obsessed with the entire plot line, the whole family legacy dreaming thing. And I feel like the only thing the developers didn't do well enough is to wrap up the thing, like the storyline, well. Because yes, like Ghostly Odyssey said, there are a lot of good moments throughout this game. Like, but the only thing I feel is that they made the story so intense. Like they had this big idea for the story, but they didn't and aren't able to like wrap things up well enough because they have such big ideas. And then Heloise apparently is alive. She just showed up at the end, and then her whole entire motive is just out of nowhere. It really doesn't make sense if you really think seriously about it. Why she worked with Lyles, everything that she did, and then her whole reasoning for this doesn't make sense to me. And I feel like it could be on purpose. They could have wanted her to come off as this crazy person that's not making any sense because she is part of the nymph family. She had this like ability, and then she slept for so long that she probably lost her fucking mind like the rest of her family. And it could be on purpose, you know, and that would be really sad if it is, you know, like if it's on purpose and they intended for her to be that way, then yes, it's kind of sad. There's no bonus like stuff to look at. It's just you can just select a chapter. See, this is a new chapter afterward. I think this is like the post stuff, the post credit thing. So if you want to replay the game, any parts of the game, you can just select it because you unlock the chapters, which is nice, I think. But yeah, apart from that dip in storyline from Heloise's story, which even if you think of it as like a purposeful thing, it's kind of a sad ending because as it turned out at the end, it showed that you shouldn't mess with things that you don't know or you're not supposed to. Like the whole spider thing. Unlike the spiders that are created and are pets for the Johann nymph, the brother, that spider is born in the spring. And I'm sure it doesn't like being disturbed and used by this crazy family, you know, to access its abilities that it naturally has because it's born in the spring. And they keep disturbing it, you know, and trying to control it. And as we saw at the end, that's not what happened. They didn't manage to control it. The spider didn't fall asleep. It went crazy. And Miss Marian, or as we now know her as Heloise, she most probably, even if the game didn't show it, died in there. She didn't come out, obviously, and yeah. So that's that. Which is kind of sad, I guess. Like, at the end of the day, it would have been better if she just let go. You know, went about her life, you know, live as a new person, But no, she was so obsessed with the family and not willing to let go that she still ended up dying. Not much of a difference, right? She could have died early on, like just her brother should have let her die, and then none of this would have happened, I think. I mean, the whole spider thing and all, the hoax thing obviously will happen. Which, by the way, another thing I don't like about the game is that at the ending, they don't tell us what happened to the other characters. Now that I think about it. Because, we know what happened with Heloise, and we know that Harrod and Willie got out and they're on another adventure. Whether or not they are planning on making a second game after this one about like Willie's like parents, I don't know. But we know even if they don't, that Willie and Harrod are out adventuring again, you know, having fun. But what happened to the other characters, like Mrs. Peg, you know, the chief, you know, like did they get better? Like the patients, did they get better? They say they're recovering, but we never saw them again. There's no like after credits saying like, oh, now they're doing this and that. No. And we don't know if Laos is like jailed. Did they get arrested because they found out he's the Sky Phantom, the bandit? Did the host get exposed? Did the people go to report to the police? You know, what happened to the other people? And then there's Miss Miranda. That one character that we never discovered or never met. There's just a question mark for where her picture was. You know, just question mark. You never saw Miss Miranda's face. You know, like ever. It's kind of like sad. Like how big of a celebrity is she? You never see her face. Any posters, no magazine pictures, nothing. So, yeah. But overall though, despite my grievances with the game, I highly recommend this to anybody who loves a good like point and click and a good like say a side scroller, because this game is technically side scroller, but it is point and click. There's good mystery to it, and I mean, yes, it dips a bit at the end, but that whole boss fight, oh my god, I enjoyed that boss fight. It's out of nowhere. This game is not like an action game like throughout the entirety of the game. There's no action, there's no danger, so to speak. Not really. And then suddenly out of nowhere, bam, boss fight spider. That was fucking nuts. But it was a good kind of like nuts. Okay, it's just, I like it. It brought up points because of that boss fight. I liked it. And y'all know, the Peanut Gallery and I, we like a good bizarre craziness in our games. I mean, the secret files, this, you know, it's good. It's good. I enjoy it. So, for those of you watching on YouTube, is the Deaf Yeti Games not around anymore? I'm not sure. That's the thing. I'm not sure. I can Google it. But you know, before that, that's it for Mercury Abbey. So for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Okay? Other than take care.